Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky.
What's up, everybody? If you're new, welcome. If you're old, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jerry and you're watching Life with Jerry. I'm with the gang, I'm with the squad. What was you thinking? Before we get into the story time, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, like, comment, share. Follow me on all my social medias. Everything is always down below in my description box. And without further ado, let's get into this video. If y'all hear anything in the background, I apologize. I think I chose the wrong time to film. They leaf blowing outside. My neighbors upstairs are loud as hell, and my mom is downstairs cooking, and the dryer is going on. So I apologize, but just focus on my voice. Can you focus on me? Anyways, hey guys, so I am back with another story time. I said I wanted to get into story times a little bit more. Y'all said do some more. My story time's been flopping, but it's okay. I'm gonna still give y'all the tea. I'm still give y'all the tea, okay? So in today's story time, child, this happened when I was in college. College was a very wild time for me, okay? So much stuff happened to me in college. I experienced so many things. I grew from so many things. I learned so many things. Like, college was just crazy. College was not a real place, honestly, truly. Atlanta is not a real place. But this took place in college. This was years ago. So this is the time that one of my friends slept with my man, y'all. Like, she slept with my man. She slept with my mans. And I just knew I couldn't trust this girl. Like, I just knew it. But this was a very long time ago, so I'm gonna try my best to remember all the details as best as I can. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. If you're new to my channel, this is your first time seeing my face on your screen, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 200K. Join the family, the latest gang, family, group, whatever you want to call us on the tube. Don't shoot the messenger. Without further ado, let's get into the story time, baby. So, like I said, this took place years ago when I was in college. I think it was freshman year, actually. It was my freshman year in college. So, this particular girl was my best friend's roommate. She wasn't my best friend at the time, but that's my best friend now, okay? That's my ex-bonku. That's my baby's godmama, okay? So this girl, this took place freshman year of college. My friend at the time, well, she was not my best friend yet, but she was really one of my close friends, or becoming one of my closest friends. It was her roommate. Me and the roommate wasn't as close, but we was friends, you know what I mean? We kicked it, we hung out, we texted. Like, we was becoming real close. Like, we was becoming real close friends, for real, for real. So we used to always go shopping together. We used to blow our refund checks together. If y'all know, you know. Okay, we used to be at the mall blowing them refund checks. I regret that to a T, though. I wish I was smarter and I saved that money, but we ain't gonna talk about it. I was young and dumb, okay? Young and dumb, and I was just trying to experience everything. But yeah, so me and the girl, we was hella cool. Like, hella cool. Like, we wasn't like best friends, but we was hella cool. Like, we hung out, we went to parties together, all types of stuff, you know what I mean? The girl was a little messy, though. She did have some little, you know, dealings or whatever. She was a little messy, not gonna lie to you. So I was dealing with this dude at the time. Me and him was having problems, right? Like, I don't exactly remember what the problems were. Like, I couldn't remember if, like, maybe I thought he was talking to other people or we were just always arguing. I don't remember 100%, but we was having problems. So, you know, you gonna go to your friends when you having problems with your dude. Like, you gonna ask for advice. You may not listen to their advice, but you gonna ask for their advice, you know what I mean? So we all chilling one day and I'm telling him everything that's happening, you know what I mean? And throughout this whole process, she's giving me all this advice. Oh, my friend did this one time, my friend went through the same thing, this what she did, you should do this, that, and the third. She giving me all types of advice, y'all. Like, all types of advice. Literally, like, some of it was good, some of it was like, why would you say that, you know what I mean? But she's literally giving me the play, you know? Like, she like, well, I would do this. Okay, well, I could start texting him for you and this, that, and that. Like, she putting herself in the place, you know, like, really trying to be a ride or die friend. And I'm just like, wow, like, we're close, but we're not that close. So I'm surprised you're going so hard for this, you know what I mean? But with how hard she was going, it kind of felt like she was trying to get us to stop fucking with each other. You know what I mean? Like, it was like she was giving good advice here, but then she would also say some off the wall shit and then be trying to put herself in a position like, well, you should let me text him. Well, you should let me go kick it with him. You should let me do this so I could tell you if he faithful and this, that, and the third. And it was just weird. Like, it was just giving like, girl, what? Why would you want to go kick it with my man? Why would you want to text my man? You know what I mean? Like, it was just throwing me off, like, all the way off. I was throwed all the way off. But I wasn't thinking nothing of it because I didn't see her in that way. You know what I mean? So after a while, me and him started getting back like pretty much cool, you know what I mean? Like we kind of was getting over the humps of whatever we was going through, but she was still giving me unwarranted advice. And then she was acting funny. Like we would always kick it and do certain stuff, you know what I mean? And she would kind of start being like, oh, I can't come, I got this to do. But then at the same time, I'm supposed to be kicking it with him. He all of a sudden got things to do too. And I'm just like, okay, cool, y'all. It's kind of a coincidence that y'all both busy at this time where we all usually link, and y'all know this, but y'all the two out the group that all of a sudden can't link. Like, I'm confused, you know what I mean? Like, it was throwing me off. So it was just a whole lot of weird antics going on. Like, I'm sorry if I'm not telling this 100% the best. I'm trying to remember all the details. I told y'all this was a long time ago, okay, baby? But yeah, like, okay, so it was this big situation, and she was like giving the biggest advice, like the biggest, right? And it was to the point where it was like, she was like, you should just leave him. You shouldn't mess with him no more. He's not a good guy. Trust me, I know. She was like, he's not a good guy. Like, he's probably doing this, that, and the third. Like, trust me, I know, I can tell, I know guys like this. I see it all the time. My ex was like this, all this other stuff, right? Like, really bashing him. Mind y'all, couple arguments ago or whatever, she was going hard for him, like, and she was trying to put her in my position basically, and like trying to text him and like really go hard. Now all of a sudden it's, oh, you shouldn't mess with him, he's a bad guy, trust me, I know. It was the trust me, I know that was throwing me off. Like, how do you know? Like, what exactly do you know about him? Because from my understanding, they knew each other, but not that much. Like, they only came around each other when the group was around each other. You know what I mean? Like, and when they was around each other, they barely talked, anything like that. Like, I did not suspect a thing. This is crazy. I really didn't suspect nothing. So I'm just like, what the heck? Okay, like, I'm not gonna like stop messing with him though. Like, yeah, we going through stuff, but we good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people go through things. Like, it is what it is. I really liked this guy at the time too. Like, and she knew it. Like, ciao. But yeah, so I was like, I'm not gonna leave him. Like, that don't even make no sense. My other friends is like, that don't even make no sense. Like, what they're going through right now, not even that deep for real for her to just up and leave him. Like, it's not that serious. People go through stuff, and what they're going through not even that big. And she was going hard. She was like, no, you should leave him. You should not mess with him. He is not a good guy. This, that, and the third. Like, it was just giving like, you know something I don't know. Can you tell me? Like, what do you know that I don't know? Because I would love to know the tea. I would love to know the tea. So I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna leave him, this, that, and third, right? So let's fast forward. I was just trying to give y'all a little background. Like, they know each other, you know. Me and him was going through stuff at the time. She at first was on board, like, oh, y'all should still fuck with each other, you should still fuck with it, let me text him, let me do this, let me make sure he's a good guy, this, that, and the third. Then all of a sudden we get into another little situation, and now the roles flipped. All of a sudden she, oh, you should break up with him, he's not a good guy, trust me, I know, this, that, and the third. And this is before, when she was rooting for him, they were still always hanging out with us. When she stopped rooting for him and she knew something I didn't know, it was when they would stop hanging out with us. They both busy at this time, this, that, and the third. So obviously things changed, and I'm side-eyeing it, but I'm still not thinking the worst. Like, I'm just like, okay, whatever, maybe she just don't like him. Like, I don't know, I wasn't thinking the worst. Like, I was just like, no, I like this girl, I trust her enough to know that she probably would not do the craziest things. Like, I wouldn't even think no crazy shit, you know what I mean? And then on top of that, you my friend, roommate, so if anything is going down, I should know, because my friend should tell me, like, if she see anything or whatever. And nothing has been brought to my attention, so I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm just thinking she just don't like the man, or just all of a sudden got some type of hatred towards the man. I don't know. So fast forward, me and him, let me see, I think we was kicking it the day before. You know, me and him was intimate, all types of stuff, y'all. Intimate, everything. She knew all this, like all of this. This is crazy. She knew everything. Like, me and him was like, yeah. So I think me and him was supposed to link this day, but he told me he had something to do, like he couldn't link with me or something. And I'm just like, okay, whatever, like, it's fine, we can link tomorrow or whatever. But I'm texting him. Usually we'll text, be FaceTime and all types of stuff. He not answering nothing. And I'm just like, okay, like, usually even though he busy, like, we still be texting and stuff, because, you know, yeah, you busy, but, you know, you still available. That's one thing I really fucked with about him. Like, he'd be busy, but he still made time to be available for me virtually, at least, like through text and stuff, if he couldn't physically be there. I was fucking with that. So I'm just like, this is throwing me off. Like, all of a sudden, you're not speaking to me, you're not talking to me. It's been hours. Like, you know, I'm just like, whatever. I'm not about to dwell on it. Like, it's a bunch of people out here. It's a bunch of things to do. Like, if things ain't gonna work out with him, it's just not gonna work out with him. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. Like, I just, let me know if it's not gonna work out so I can move on, because it's a whole lot of fish in the sea right now. You know what I mean? So I was just like, I'm not about to sit here and dwell on the fact that he's not texting me back, he's not responding. If y'all hear my baby in the background, I apologize. My mom is down there with her. I just got to give y'all that disclaimer so y'all don't think I'm just letting my baby cry, because I'm not. My mom is down there with her. She's watching her for me while I film a few videos. So yeah, but anyways, back to the story. I just got to give that disclaimer so y'all don't think I'm just ignoring my baby, because I'm not, if y'all can hear her. But anyways, fast forward. I'm just like, you know what, I'm not about to sit in this room and dwell over him. Like, I'm a freshman, I'm young and turned, I'm sexy, I'm cute, I'm grown, I'm fine, I'm out here in these streets. You know, I wasn't gonna go outside and like cheat on him or nothing. I'm not no cheater, but I was gonna go enjoy my time, you know, instead of being in the house sad. Like, I ain't in the house sad. We ain't say that back then, but I'm not finna be in the room sad. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, he'll text me when he texts me, and we'll talk about it when we talk about it. But I'm finna go outside and have some fun. Nothing crazy. Like, I was never a cheater. I never entertained people while I was talking to other people and things like that. Like, I just never been a cheater. Never cheated on anybody my whole entire life. Would never cheat on anybody my whole entire life. If I'm dealing with you exclusively, I'm dealing with you exclusively. Period, point blank. But I could still go outside, get drunk, have some fun. You know what I mean? Or kick it with my friends, kick it with my girls. I'm outside with my girls. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? Let me go to my friend's room upstairs and let me see if she want to do something, or let me just go kick it with them. You know, like her roommates, her roommate, the girl I'm talking about. Let me go kick it with them. So I'm about to head upstairs. Mind you, I was texting my friend, calling my friend. She was not answering. So it was throwing me off. Like, okay, like, she usually texts me back, answer me. Something got to be up. You know what I mean? So I think I was with my other friend at the time. One of my friends at the time that lived on the same floor as me, we was always together. I think it was both of us together. And I was telling her how nobody's texting me back. Like, I'm thrown off. She's like, let's just go up there and knock on their door. I'm like, okay, cool. So we go, instead of taking the elevator, and y'all, it is honestly so crazy how this worked out, because we always take the elevator. We was so lazy, we never took the stairs. Mind y'all, she was only one floor above us. We was on the second floor, she was on the third floor. We always took the elevator no matter what. But this time, something was just like, yeah, let's just take the stairs. Like, we not finna go all the way to the elevator. Stairs is right here, closer anyways. Let's just take the stairs. We never take the stairs. So we walk into the stairs. We start walking up the stairs. Guess who walking down the stairs, bro? Guess who is walking down the stairs? Look like they just got done fucking and some more shit. Like, her hair fucked up. He looking guilty as fuck. It's the two people. It's my friend's roommate, who is also my friend, and my man's coming down the stairs. Mind you, it's visitation hours. We have visitation. So HBCUs, they don't just let anybody in and out. You have to go to school, well, at least my HBCU. You have to go to school within the AUC, which is the Atlanta University Center. So that's Morehouse, Spelman, Clark. You have to have a student ID within, you know what I mean? You can sneak people in. We did that too. But like, to actually be like full blown out here, it was visitation hours. Mind you, this was during visitation hours. It was like visitation was about to end or some shit. So they rushing because visitation about to end. They do checks, you know, to make sure no boys are still in the room and this, that, and the third. So they rushing down the stairs, but they looking like they just got done doing some shit that they shouldn't have been doing. And they both had a guilty ass look on their face. And me and my friend, we like, what the fuck? So I'm like, where y'all come from? Like, why are y'all even together? She like, my room. And they kept running down the stairs, and he looked like he was just so guilty. Like, he just all of a sudden he feels so bad. Like, you didn't feel bad when you was doing the do, but now all of a sudden you look like you feeling so guilty, so bad, you regretting everything. Oh yeah, because you know what you about to lose, baby. I'm not dealing with it. No. Mind you, I was so good to him. It was crazy. So I'm heated now. I'm livid. Boy, blood is boiling. One, I'm livid because y'all got me so bent. Second, I'm livid because my friend that lived with them, bitch, why you ain't call me and give me the tea like, hey, he in this room, they doing da 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 da. Let me put you on game so you're not surprised. Let me, you know what I mean? So now I'm mad at everybody. I ain't even hearing nobody's side, nobody's story, nothing. I'm mad at everybody. I don't care. Because what it looks like is what it is, in my opinion, at that time. I'm pissed at everybody. I'm not fucking with nobody right now. So me and my friend, we both pissed. Like, she was one of them friends, like, if I'm mad, she mad. If she mad, I'm mad. So we both mad. Like, what the fuck is going on? Something ain't right. So we continue to take our asses upstairs, because now I need to get to the bottom of this. So I go upstairs. I'm banging on the girl door. I'm banging on my friend door. Bang, 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 bang. Open the door. I'm pissed. Open the door. And mind you, my friend not confrontational, so I don't even know why I went up there like that. Because she, obviously, she's somebody you can easily talk to. You know what I mean? Like, you go get the story. She's not finna sit here and beef about it. Like, she's not a fighter, none of that. So I don't even know why I went up there on that type of time. But I was just so mad. So she opened the door. She like, I was just about to call you. I'm sorry. I was trying to figure this out. I didn't know how to tell you. She already knew what it was. Like, she already knew. She had, I'm like, why did I just see blank and blank were running down the stairs like they just got done doing the do up here and all types of stuff. They look sneaky. What's going on? She like, girl, I was about to call you. I said, why you didn't call me? I've been calling you. She like, no, let me tell you. She like, I wasn't home the entire time. I came home, came in the room and seen them. And she was like, at that point, she had to get to the bottom of it too. She's trying to do her detective due diligence before she come to me with everything, which makes sense. It's like, okay, let me get all the tea first before I come just flying accusations to you and I don't even know everything yet. Like, let me just get all my cards in order, which I get. You know what I mean? You don't want to come throwing shit at your friend, especially about a dude she messing with, and you don't got all the full story, because then she's liable to get mad at you too. Like, how you come at me with all this and you don't even got the full story? Like, you know what I mean? So I get it. She was trying to play her cards right. She was, you know, felt like she was walking on eggshells with the situation. Never probably been in a situation like this, trying to just figure out how to maneuver, and I get it. So I was not mad at her no more. I'm like, so what happened? She like, I came in the room, they was in here like real cuddled up and stuff. They jumped up and I started immediately. She was like, me and, you know, blank, which is my other friend, because it was like a suite, so it was 2 and 2. But she didn't live on that side. She went into that side to go talk to the girl, and boom, she seen that. Let me just clarify that, because her roommate was a different person, but her suite mate is the girl. So sorry, let me clarify. So she went to the girl's suite, which is still her roommate technically, because they in one big thing. The bathroom just separates them, but whatever. She went in there and seen them, and she was trying to get to the bottom of it. You know what I mean? Like, so what's going on? Why are y'all together? And she was like, they basically just was like saying a whole bunch of this, that, didn't really give a full story, this, that, and third. I said, okay, so when she come up here, I'm beating her ass. I was so mad, y'all. This is back when I was young and tired, fresh out of high school. Used to always be fighting all types of stuff. So I was like, when she come back in here, I'm beating her up. Like, no cap, I'm beating her up. So we sitting in the girl room at this point. We're not even in my friend room. We're in the girl room. She didn't come in her room. She knocked on my friend door. So she already know what's up. She already know what type of timing it was. So we went to my friend room, which is literally across the bathroom. Opened the door. She like, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to tell you. I wanted to tell you this, that, and the third. It kind of just happened. I'm like, I'm just sitting at her, like, looking at her like, this is BS. I don't want to hear it, this, that, and the third. You know, like, I don't care. Like, I just want to fight. Like, at this point, I want to fight because you're disrespectful. You've been giving me advice about this man. You've been trying to help me keep this man. Then all of a sudden, you switched. You trying to get me to break up with this man. You could have just been told me. You had so many opportunities. Nothing but space and opportunity to tell me. Like, you could have told me at any point. You know what I mean? Like, instead of having me look dumb and walking up the stairs and seeing y'all. And had I took the elevator, I still would have never knew until maybe the cat would have been out the bag or he would have left me and they started dating. Like, I don't know, but it's like I literally caught y'all by chance because we didn't feel like taking the elevator. Are you kidding me? Like, what? So she like copping please, like she really trying to apologize and this, that, and there. I'm still not getting the full story, but kind of find out they've been talking for a minute, been fucking. She did not give a fuck about our friendship, all type of stuff. And I'm just like, wow, that's crazy. Like, you was really fucking my man behind my back. Mind y'all, I was fucking with him first, like, for a while. And it's just like, I don't know if she got jealous or just wanted to kind of be like me. Because if I'm being honest, this girl, every dude I messed with in college, she ended up going back after. Like, I had messed with a dude after him. All of a sudden, a couple, like, sophomore or junior year of college, she ended up start dating him. And I'm just like, bro, you just want to get all my exes or whatever. Like, I don't get it. Like, it's weird. Mind you, at the time they started dating, me and her was not friends at the time. We became friends later down the line again, but it wasn't even close friends. It was just cordial, you know, like, okay, let's stop beefing, because it was to the point we was finna fight and all types of stuff at some points. Like, we was really beefing, hardcore beefing. Like, we was not cool. This situation brought everything to light. Like, I can't trust you. You're a snake. You're weird. I don't fuck with you. Like, and that's just what it was. So it was just giving that with that girl. Like, it was just throwing me off. Like, I was just thrown off with her. So I chose just not to fuck with her for real like that. But yeah, come to find out, they been fucking with each other. Ben was doing stuff behind my back, all types of stuff. When she was trying to get me to break up with him, it's because she wanted him all the way to herself. He didn't want to break up with me. He wanted to have his cake and eat it too, but he still wanted me. Like, he didn't really fully want her. He just wanted her for sex. And she was like, oh, I just feel like shit because I could tell he doesn't want nothing serious with me. He's just fucking with me for sex, this and the third. Versus with you, he does want something serious. I should work it out, all this stuff. Girl, I'm not working a bitch ass thing with nobody. What do you mean? He's done. Like, I'm done with this man. Like, what? You're bugging. Like, my friend of all people, and then you look how you look. No offense, but it just didn't compare. Like, it just didn't compare. Not to be like that, but it just did not compare. And it was just like, bro, what? It was just like, of all people, like, what? Like, she was pretty, don't get me wrong, don't get me wrong. We just didn't compare. That's all it was. Like, we was not on the same level in a lot of things. Not even just looks. It just in life in general. And that point in time, like, and how we carried ourselves and how we, like, we was just not on the same level. That's all it was. And again, she was my friend, but she was not my close friend. Like, I just met her this year, freshman year. Like, I don't owe her a whole bunch of nothing. So it is what it is. Like, we was becoming close friends, but that was done. Like, I was done with you. I tried to fight her, not gonna lie to you. She was scary, did not want to fight me. I tried to fight her on multiple occasions. She was scary, did not want to fight me. Just always was yapping out the mouth, but never wanted to use them hands. So I stopped, like, even trying to beef with her for real. Because, like, girl, you're not battle, you're scary. You got Twitter fingers, you're internet girly. Like, I'm not sweating it. Like, you're not worth it. You're not worth my time. You're not worth my energy. It is what it is. You're sloppy. HOE is what I felt at the time. And it was just like, whatever. Like, you got it. You got it. I hope you get everything you want. They ended up stop fucking with each other after that. He ended up trying to still fuck with me. Did not work out because I was not fucking with you. Like, what? Boy, you're bugging. I would never in my life fuck with you again. So that didn't work out. He tried, but it didn't succeed because I would never. Why would I? Like, BFFR. Please, BFFR. So that didn't work out, and it was just like, whatever. Like, I'm just gonna move on past the situation. I was very hurt, very angry, very upset. Like, my friends was pissed for me. Like, I'm telling you, it was about to be a whole brawl in that room, but she was scary. And every time I went in that room, I checked her temperature. She was scary. So I just left her alone, left it alone, left the situation be. She ended up dating my ex later on down the line too. I'm just like, whatever. Do y'all. Girl, you want to be like me so bad. You want to be me so bad. You're my fan, yeah. But that was this is all my thoughts at that time. I don't feel anything like this today. I didn't feel anything like this a couple years down the line. Like, it was what it was. It is what it is. It was some childish ass shit. Like, it wasn't childish. Like, you was not trustworthy. But at the same time, like, it's nothing to still keep beefing about, hating you, disliking you, whatever. Like, it is what it is. I just know not to fuck with you on that level ever again. Couple years later, dude's still trying to fuck with me. Like, it was just all types. I'm just like, girl, I can't believe I went through this. Like, I never thought I would experience a friend actually fucking on my man. Like, I never thought I would ever experience something like that, but I did, and that shit was crazy, y'all. It was crazy. It was a crazy experience. I couldn't believe I went through that. I was shook. But yeah, that's the story about the time I caught my friend fucking my man. Good thing I didn't walk in on them in the act. I probably would have beat them both up. Honestly, the way I was hot-headed back then, I would have probably beat them both up in that bed. For real, for real. So I'm glad I didn't walk in on nothing crazy. Like, if we would have went upstairs just a smidge earlier, baby, we probably would have walked in on some shit, and they probably would have been both getting beat up in that room, and it would have just been all bad. So, you know, God's timing was perfect with everything. He said, let me show you what you need to know so you can leave, but let me show you in a way that don't get you kicked out of school. For real. But that's the story. I'm sorry if it was just like all over the place or whatever. I was trying to remember the details of everything. I could always retell this because I could always ask my friends like for more details and stuff and retell this story a little bit better. If y'all want that, let me know. But that is the story. That's what happened. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. I love you so much, Jerry Gang, and I will catch you on my next video. Let me leave you on a quick positive note. Beat your face, not people. Bye.
Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option due to unusual